Hello everyone, welcome to Geeks for Geeks. In this video, we are going to select the rows based upon some conditions. And there are several methods like lock method, iLock method, and we are going to see those methods one by one. So first of all, we have to import pandas as PD. So import pandas as PD. Then we need to create our data frame using a CSV file. So I'm going to use the employees data CSV file. So df is equal to pd dot read CSV, then employee.csv. So this is the CSV file that we are going to use for this tutorial. Let's see the head part and let's see what are the columns in this data frame. So we can see that this data frame contains the name of the employee, gender, start date, and several other column names also, right? Then we need to select the rows based upon some conditions. Let's say I want to select only those employee rows which have bonus percent greater than 5%. Let's do it. So what I will do, I will create a new data frame called new df, which is going to store the rows based upon this condition that bonus percent is greater than 5%. So new data frame will be containing the data of df data frame at df at this bonus percent. So let's copy it, let's paste it. So I'm going to write a condition that is df at bonus percent should be greater than 5, right? Now all the rows which will be satisfying this condition will be saved in this new data frame. So let's run it and let's first print new df also. So we can see that all the rows whose bonus percentage is greater than 5% are only taken. Let me invert it. Let's take only those rows which have bonus percentage less than 5%. And let's run again. So I can see that all the rows whose bonus percentage is less than 5% are only taken. Now let's see the same thing using lock method. So what I will do, I will create a new data frame which will be storing the values whose salary is greater than 50,000. So let's do it. So I'm going to use lock method. So df dot lock square brackets and you can write the condition. So df at salary is greater than 50,000 and let's print this new data frame. And I can see that only those rows are taken whose salary is greater than 50,000. You can also invert this and we can see that all those rows are taken whose salary is less than 50,000. You can not only use this greater than or less than, you can also use not equal to. So all the rows will be taken whose salary is not equal to 50,000. So let's run it. So 50,000 salary will be ignored. Now let's make it is equal to is equal to. That means all those employees whose salary is exactly equal to 50,000, only those employees data will be printed. Let's run it. So we can see that there is no such data whose salary is equal to 50,000. So this was using the lock method. Now third method of selecting the rows based upon condition is done by using the isIn method. So what is it? Is-in function, right? So isIn function helps us to select the rows based upon the condition that whether that cell data is present in those options or not that we have defined. I know it's a little bit confusing, but let me show you. So we have to define the options. So let's take it. Let's say I want to consider only those rows whose team belongs to product or client services. So what I will do in the options, I will not provide a tuple, I will provide a list, and in this list I will provide these two values, that is product, control C, control V, and my second option is client services. So let's copy this, let's paste over here. So these are my options. That means I want to consider only those rows whose this team belongs to product or client services. Now how I can achieve it? So I will create a new data frame. New df is equal to df at df at team. So team dot isIn. So here comes the point of using the isIn function. So what I will do, dot isIn, and in the tuple, or we can say as a parameter, we have to provide this options list. So paste it over here, and I will print the new data frame. Okay, here's a silly mistake, so let's run it again. Yes, now I can see that only those employees data is printed whose team belongs to client services or product. Now in the same way you can use this isIn method using df.log. So let's copy this, let's paste it over here, and instead of this we can use the df.log df at team dot is in options. Let's run it. I can see the same result is printed over here. Now let's say I want to print those rows whose team does not belong to these client services and product. So for that I can't write all the other options. Let's say all other options are around 100. So I'm not going to write all other 98 options in this options list. So what I will do, I'm going to copy the same thing, paste it over here, and I will just write one character, that is this tilde sign. So when I'm going to print it, all the rows whose team does not belong to this product and client services will be printed, and product and client services rows will not be printed. Let's run it, and I can see that client services and this product rows are ignored and all the other rows are printed. And I can do the same thing with this one also, where I have not used the lock method. So let's paste it over here, and over here I have to write this tilde sign, and I can run it, and I can see that product and client services rows are ignored. So this was how you can use the isIn method. Now we are going to use the last method of selecting the rows based upon some conditions. In the last method, let's say I want to put two conditions, and for those two conditions we are going to use the AND operator. Let's say my first condition is that employee should be a male, and my second condition is that he should belongs to sales team, right? And how can we write these two conditions? For that, first of all, let me redefine the options, because this time the options is sales, and now I can write the statement that is new data frame, because we are going to create a new data frame according to the condition. So I will write df at, now here we have to write two conditions, so we will use this rounded brackets. So my first condition is that df at gender is equal to male. I will use the AND operator, and my second condition is that, so again rounded brackets, df at team dot is in options, right? And I will print this new data frame, and we can see that all the males and all the people belonging to the sales team are printed. That means both the conditions are getting satisfied, that the employee should also be a male and he should also belong to sales team. So these were the methods of how we can select the rows based upon some conditions. And if you want to give us any suggestion or feedback, you can do in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video.